Justice All Trials. Oh, I got. Oh, that's right. I have all three. I got the first three of them. Trials, Tribulations. Play this game. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to change something really quick. Okay, we're going to change this. Okay, get that stupid thing out of my way. Okay. Which Ace Attorney is this? Okay. Oh. Okay. There we go. And we have updated him successfully because I'm okay about that. Achievement unlocked just by starting the game. Those are the best ones. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. God damn. What the fuck is on his head? Am I nervous? Oh, hiya, Chief. I'm glad I made him. I know I got to save Phoenix. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And everyone takes the murder trial right off the bat like this. Well, about you. You and your client as well. Oh man. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. You the defendant before the case. It's actually I kind of owe him my current job to him. The reasons I became an attorney. That's news to me. I know the way I can. Just really wants it. Help him my own that much. It's over. My life. Everything. It's all over. God. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. He wants to die. Yeah. But. Yeah, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in that world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did? Oh, Nick, gotta tell me who took my baby away? Person responsible for your girlfriend's death. These papers saved you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. How simple can this be? A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. Best friend since grade school. Our school has a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. Seriously? What is with those stars in the eyes? He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Well, I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Now I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Court now is in session for the trial of Larry Butts. Goddamn. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. He looks like a guy I work with. Except that he's got a bigger beard and his mustache is a little bushier. But other than that, yeah, you shave that off, he actually looks like one of my managers. Yeah, he's got that same look right there. That same look that says, really? So right, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Handshaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Do I want to screw? I kind of want to see what happens. Huh? No, you don't. Shit, there's no need to be going. The defendant is trial your client. Holy shit. That you get so many screw ups first. I was just curious. Put my foot in it this time. Relax. I just like that. Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. I got an achievement! Please turn in your badge! Worth it! Okay. Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Oh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. It's... wait, uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Jesus Christ! That face! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You're the one to put me in... Ugh. I didn't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim, of course. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. Oh my god. I don't know how I feel. Oh, right now, I want to laugh, but I feel like if I laugh, I'm doing even worse because She looked that pure look of disappointment. Wow. And yeah, that look of disappointment. Micro coming on. Look, the victim's name is in the court record. Just press tab to check on it at any time. Oh no! Remember to check it often. And do it for me, please. I'm begging you. That's right. Who is the victim of the case? All right. Cindy's autopsy report. Okay. Cindy Stone. Cinder block. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. I almost picked cinder block. Speaking of disappointment, I really gotta figure out what makes that glass disappear and whatnot. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. That's already been seen twice. Yeah. Once with a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. I disappointed the big titty woman. My boss. I mean, my boss. Yeah. At least she didn't die because she was sad. That is very true. Oh God. Well then, first a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. White has told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Could you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. See, the court accepts this into evidence. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Ugh. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. God damn, would you stop glaring at me like that? I mean, I'm sorry that I freaking about what I did, but crying out loud, you can stop glaring at me like that. What should I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. This is because I blamed her for the murder originally, isn't it? Oh, he's got that stupid tick. And Mr. Butts, is it not true that victim has recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a shaggy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Alright, Scoob. God. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or saying me. Ever. You got that little twitch. What's it to you anyway, Scoob? Mr. Butts, that's what you described as generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Ugh, God. That's why I'm talking about it gets too warm. Lies, all of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Just like he said. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. You get told that 3 times? Dude, no way! Victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? I want a big sandwich. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. I don't think I want him to answer that question neither. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof, wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna just drop dead. Yeah, and I meet her in the afterlife. I'm gonna get her into the bottom of this. Let's continue this trial, shall we? Oh my god. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. He went. What do I do? No answer. Honestly, stop him from answering. Send us. Truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. I wasn't home, man. She wasn't home, man. And so, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. They found the body before they found the body dead. What? He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Solid to the stand. Mr. Solid, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Solid, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I crawled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, however the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. I see some newspapers in the middle of the night. I don't know, it was the late edition. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sott used was one of those. Your Honor, I have the record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Ms. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Blackout record added to the court. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? All right, this is it. Oh my God, there's that stern look. Like she's gonna slap me. Real deal. Okay. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Until Mia is judgmental. She is! I don't like this. Lies! Lies, all of it! What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And what would that witness must have lied in his testimony? Or was your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in that. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, yes, Jesus! What? Did you see that look she gave, like, really quick? Like, ah! Present it! Rub it in the witness's face. Jesus! Just present it and rub it into their face! Like, holy shit! Oh, okay. His face like a puppy. You made a mess. Open the court record with tab and point your contradictions in the testimony. Okay. I was going door to door. Descriptions. I saw a fleeing man. Okay. Is that a man leaving an apartment at a common site? I find it odd you would take notice of him. Or, I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. I can't remember what voices I keep giving these people. I don't care. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. Conjecture. Hearsay. Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't Amber Heard attorney team. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture. course, what witness means is the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door open behind him. Wouldn't that require the prosecution to take a shit on someone's bed? I wouldn't buy that game anyway, but probably. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to the door, close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see, and what happened next? I think it'd be strange. I looked inside the apartment. Should I bother not pressing this? Oh, okay. Okay. Then I saw her lying there. Now, a woman, not moving, dead. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. So much blood. Whoa, I almost spilled my drink. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Well, maybe she just, fell on broke a thing of jelly or something. Who knows? Maybe it was ketchup. Well, what happened next? I quilled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, no, it wasn't right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that! I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. He's afraid to go inside. How did he call the police? I reached inside and tried to call, using that to call, and that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Went to a nearby park, found the public phone. Every time exactly, it was 1 p.m. It's rather heavy. Noon to 6 p.m. And that was the fencing right over there. Working. I use a public phone. In the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer. So at the nearby apartments. Time. I'm calling in. Exactly 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. It doesn't that. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? It was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Her statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Autopsy notes the crime of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How could you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find it that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Man, even when she's freaking congratulating me on doing a good job, she looks mean. Lies always beget more lies. Seems to be one in their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Look, okay, I get why he looks like unimpressed and like I want to get this shit over with. Come on, Mia, stop looking at me like that. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying it was time from TV. No power. Lies. There. Program. That's right. You may cross-examine the witness. You know what to do. You got this one. I almost feel like she's gonna just reach out and grab me by the and just look at me dead in the eye, going, "You know what to do." Just like, and found the body. I heard the time. It was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Okay. Electricity. Right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Well, wait, I remember now. Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. As constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. Apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. During the time. Okay. Yeah, sure. Actually, I did hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock on the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. During the time. I didn't hear the phone. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. Okay. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was this statue. Now how was this supposed to be a clock? Ah! You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Solid. Hey, I saw it there. Okay? It was a clock. That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. God damn. I will come down there and kill you. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. This guy. This guy. This guy. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness's testimony is correct. It says a clock. You have any problems with his testimony now? Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is if he was a clock to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testifies he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction and... Oh, just clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... You're lying. Lies! Lies everywhere! You were inside the apartment the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order! Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Remember this, for this is how I will solve all my cases, by bullshitting everything. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. What is this guy? This guy is Amber Heard's lawyers. Hearsay! Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Oh, right, the time is off because she... Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock... Jesus Christ! He's getting that freaking look of, really? Oh, man. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn! Give him death! Order! Order in the court, I say! Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think of it thoroughly, carefully. Your Honor, the sound of Mr. Saw heard was definitely this clock. Excuse me. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Let's call it a cock. Ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep! I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Yeah. I'm gonna do a little self-damage to me. That's why my eyes look at me. It's not big enough. No. That was a self-burn. Oh my god. Why did I do that? Okay, back to the damn game. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Fucking Mia needs to lower her standards, Jesus Christ. Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Akak! See, he's from Mars! Akak! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like this clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. You said it's at 1 o'clock. The murder happened at 4 or something. You dumb shit. Alright, how am I supposed to prove that? And I was so close. Mr. Wright. It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all this way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal, and I lose my toupee. You lawyers are all the same slime. Sure, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Boom, boom. Don't look at me like that. God, girl. I mean, Chief. She did it again! Give back crazy person eyes. I saw you with the crazy eyes. That's not right. Don't throw this one away. Did she do it again? Come on. No, she didn't do it again. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I'm paying more attention to her actual eyes, not... I can't prove this clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. You're trying to thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock is 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes! Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in this court record that can prove my claim beyond us. Now, ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see, this evidence proves why the clock was running slow. Yeah, because she was in Paris. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad that day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day here. Is that right? It's 4 p.m. Oh, okay. I've got it backwards. I thought he was saying it was 1 a.m. here, not there. Okay. The clock wasn't there. It wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast! Yeah. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sod? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh! Oh! He's hyperventilating. He's dead. He's so dead. It blows the air horn. Oh, I didn't even see what the judge said. Order! Order! I say. There we go. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I am impressed. Well, at least someone is. Mia, she's probably going to look at me with give me that dirty look again. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Find a true culprit at the same time. Going to be kind of a thing. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty! Now, they actually do that in court, right? Someone's found innocent, they not guilty, they have streamers and stuff. And with that, court is adjourned. Cake is out in the hall. Turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper's. I don't know, maybe in Japan. Japan, they see you're suddenly found innocent and they shoot off confetti rockets. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After she left, Mr. I hit the button too fast. I hit the button so fast I couldn't even catch it on there. On Twitch. Where While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sonic grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. "2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Still can't believe we won. Yay! She stopped looking at me, all judgmental. Alright, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Your crazy eyes. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking so happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be... Oh, wait a minute. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and be gone soon. Scoop. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, Shaggy. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts in it. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey! Here, take this, it's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you, I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't you make you just want to cry? Larry? Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't go to sympathize with me, it's okay. No, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? She gets like that. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? The autopsy report. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. What about that? Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. Think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Let that man feel a little better. I hope to see... Right? Hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, about that dinner, on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, and speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Or, yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? She's so into me. Oh, she's into Phoenix. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." Well, I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay for us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Okay, that's the end of the first trial. A brand new episode has been added. I got a new achievement. Okay, so I'm going to call it a night there. We beat Mega Man. Totally legit. Didn't look at a play walkthrough or anything like that because I'm just that damn good. And we played the first trial of Ace Attorney. So, and with that, oh come on, you're still updating? God dang it! Oh man, chatting. There we go. All right, I want to thank everybody for coming by. Next scheduled stream will be Sunday, and will be Sunday. We'll be playing Romancevania. Not sure if that. I seem to think there's more than to it than just the three. We're on episode 3, right? I don't even know. But anyway, I don't know if we'll finish it this Sunday. Monday will be more. We'll go back to Morrowind. This Saturday night, since I don't want to go crazy about the Mega Man stuff, we're going to be playing more of the next trial of this. See how far we can get. So I want to thank everybody for coming by. And of course, my mod. So I'm whatever you do, don't. It's no. Shit. I did kind of say I was going to you. We're going to have to think about it. We're going to have to think about that one. So, Saturday, as of right now, it's another trial of Ace Attorney. Possible. That's the idea now. So, may change. So, again, thanks for stopping by. I will hopefully see you Saturday. If not, I'll see you Sunday for Romancevania. Take care, everyone.